in this video, we want to learn on how to derive the quadratic formula from a x squared plus bx plus c is equal to c, where a, b, and c are a real constants. So we want to see how we derive quadratic formula. So from here, what we do, from a x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The first step which we are going to have, the first step is to take c the other side. So you will be left with a x squared plus bx is equal to negative c. That is step number 1. Step number 2, we divide both signs by a, both the left hand sign by a. So here we are going to be left with x squared plus b over a x is equal to minus c over a. Then from that, we are going to divide this part here by 2 and square it. So you are going to have x squared plus b a x plus b over a. We divide that by 2 and we square, which is equal to minus c over a plus b over 2a. Then we square this. We square that. Now we have added this on the right hand side and on the left, on the right hand side and on the left hand side, meaning that we have not done any change. So what we are going to do now, we can deal with the right hand side first. So this is minus c over a plus, when you remove the bracket, this will have b squared divided by 4a squared. Now the LCM between a and the form b squared will give us 4a squared. So 4a squared divided by a will give us 4a. 4a times negative c will give us negative 4ac plus 4a squared divided by 4a squared will give us 1. 1 times b, we are going 1 times b squared will give us b squared, which is equal to. Then what we do on this left hand side, on the left hand side of this equation, what we are going to do is we are going to factorize. So here we have x squared plus bx over a plus b squared over 4a squared. So when you factorize this side, we are going to have x plus b over a squared. Factorizing the left hand side, it will give us this. From there now, we take square root both signs. We take square root both signs. So here we are going to get x plus b over a, which is equal to plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 4a squared. Now, when you look at the denominator, square root of 4 is 2, square root of a is a. So we can have x plus b over a is equal to plus or minus square root of 4 squared, b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Square root of 4 is 2, square root of a squared is a. Then we take b over a the other side. So we are going to have x is equal to minus b. There is 2 here, sorry, there is 2 there, which we forgot. There is 2 there, which I have forgotten to write. Factorizing this one here, sorry, we are going to have x plus b over 2a because of this. There will be 2 there over 2a because of that. So all over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Then at that stage, you can see that we can put our equation in one LCM, which is 2a. So putting it in one LCM, x is equal to uh, minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So that is the quadratic formula, and that is how it is derived. Before we finish, let me take you through it once more so that you see how it is derived. So given a x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a and b and c are real constant. So to what we do now, first of all, we take c the other side to get what it is positive here. So when it is taken the other side, it will become negative. Then we will be left with, then from there now, we divide this equation by a divided by a here to be left with x squared. Here we will have b over a, x is equal to negative c over a. Then from there, we divide this part, this constant here, by 2 and we square. And we add both the left hand side and the right hand side. So at this point, we have x squared plus b over ax plus bracket b divided by 2a, everything squared, which is equal to negative c over a plus b over 2a, everything squared. Then from there now, we remove the bracket, we will have x squared plus bx over a plus b squared divided by 4a squared is equal to minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. So we factorize left hand side. When we factorize, we are going to get x plus b bracket x plus b divided by 2a, everything squared, which is equal to LCM here, LCM of a and 4a squared, LCM is 4a squared. 4a squared divided by a is 4a. 4a times negative c is negative 4ac. 4a squared divided by 4a squared is 1. 1 times b squared is b squared. Then after that, we have taken the square root of this equation. We have taken the square root of this one. Both sides here, you take the square root to obtain x plus b over 2a is equal to plus or minus b squared. Here we can start with b. We can start with the positive part. B squared minus 4ac divided by 4a squared. Now, 4a squared is a perfect square, so we can take square root of 4, which is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. The square root of a squared is a. On this other side, when we take square root, we shall be left with x plus b all over 2a plus or minus that. Then we take b over 2a, the other side here, minus b. So we have minus b divided by 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, which is equal to, so we take the LCM, we have the common denominator, so you have 2a and 2a, so we can write everything under the same LCM denominator, which is 2a. So which is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So that is how we obtain, that is how we derive the quadratic formula, which can be used to solve the equation. For example, solve x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 using quadratic formula. This is what is called quadratic formula. So, solution. So to do that, what we do, first of all, identify what is our A. Our A in this equation is 1. Our B is equal to 2. And our C is equal to 1. Then come and write your formula. X is equal to minus B plus or minus B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. Then you substitute your values. So, which is equal to, substituting, our B is negative 2, so minus 2 plus or minus, our B is 2, so 2 squared will give us 4 minus 4 times A is 1 is 4. Then you have C is 1, so 4 times 1 times 1 is 4 divided by 2. 2 times A is 1 times 1, which is equal to, if you look at this, 4 minus 4 is 0. Square root of 0 is 0. So you have minus 2 plus or minus. So our x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus 0 divided by 2. Meaning that x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 0, meaning that our answer x is equal to negative 1 and x is equal to negative 1. So that is how we can use quadratic formula to solve the quadratic equation, as simple as that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it has been helpful. For more videos on algebra, I post every day. You can check out as we continue learning algebra together. And I hope that you are enjoying mathematics, especially now when we are learning about algebra. Thank you so much for your time. See you next time.